Zenith Clipping homepage frequently asked questions by our clients. Question number 1. What is Clipping Path Service? Clipping Path Service is an editing process to detach an item from a picture. It assists with dispersing a picture by eliminating undesirable articles and foundations. Likewise, it is utilized to add or composite realistic substance, color revision, and a transparent background. Clipping path is greatly used in photo retouching services, color correction, background removal, shadow making, and so on. Question number 2. What is a clipping path used for? A clipping path is fundamental for background removal. It is used to remove the background from a photo. For a decent final detail, the clipping path recolors undesirable items and furthermore smooths the edge. Organizations produce their item in an assortment of shading remedies. At times it is hard to take photos of each picture. To keep away from this unsettling influence, customers can use this service for substitution tones in pictures. Question number 3. Which is the best tool to use for clipping path work? There are a good number of tools available in Photoshop. It incorporates quick mask tools, magic wand tools, magnetic lasso tools, and pen tools. But the utilization of each tool relies upon user's ability. Among these tools, pen tool is generally utilized for clipping path, image editing and manipulation service. This tool is quite helpful for image background removal work. The pen tool makes a way that will be the layout of a picture. Question number 4. How do I choose the best clipping path service provider? When choosing a clipping path service provider, you should consider the following factors. Quality. Look for a provider that has a good reputation for delivering high-quality work. You can check online reviews, portfolios, and customer testimonials to get an idea of their level of quality. Turnaround time. Consider the turnaround time for each provider, as you want a service that can deliver your completed images within a reasonable time frame. Cost. Determine your budget and find a provider that offers services that fit within your budget. However, it's important to keep in mind that quality should not be compromised in order to save money. Experience. Look for a provider that has experience in handling projects similar to yours. A provider with a proven track record of delivering quality work will likely be a good choice. Customer support. Good customer support is critical in case you encounter any issues or have any questions about your project. Look for a provider that offers responsive customer support, such as live chat or email support. Compatibility. Make sure the provider you choose is compatible with the software and file formats you are using. By considering these factors, you can find a clipping path service provider that meets your needs and provides quality results. Question number 5. How do you create a clipping path in InDesign? You can create a clipping path in InDesign in the following ways. Put already saved designs with Waze or Alpha, Veil, channels, which InDesign can utilize consequently. You can add Waze and Alpha channels to illustrations utilizing a program like Adobe Photoshop. Utilize the Detect Edges option in the Clipping Path command. It will produce a section path for a graphic that was saved without one. Utilize the Pen tool to attract a path in a shape you need, and afterward utilize the Paste into command to glue the graphics into the path. Question number 6. How do I use a clipping path? First, open Photoshop and load the picture you'd prefer to alter. Select the Pen tool from the principal toolbar and begin drawing around the item that should be disengaged. Whenever you've drawn a total path around the item, go down to the Layers range and select the Paths board, which has its own tab. Click on the triangle-formed icon situated at the upper right corner of the board, and afterward pick Save Path. Then, choose Clipping Path from a similar drop-down menu. Another discourse box will show up with an assortment of clipping path settings. Ensure your way is chosen, and afterward, click OK. Now save the clipping path and go to the primary file menu, select Save As, and afterward pick Photoshop EPS as the EPS options setting. Question number 7. Why is clipping important? Clipping path is a notable part of visual depiction. Most organizations, particularly online business owners, really like to feature explicit things without background. These entrepreneurs would like to focus on the things to draw on their objective clients, the buyers will find out with regards to the item. With top-quality Photoshop image editing service, web specialists can make sites that include high-effect pictures intended to draw customers' attention. Question number 8. What is the difference between clipping path and masking? For the most part, the contrast between clipping path and image masking is the method you use to eliminate the background from a picture. The complex photos require masking. It is actually conceivable to eliminate the foundation from complex pictures with clipping paths, yet the outcome isn't generally just about as engaging as it would have been with the image masking. Question number 9. What are clipping and masking? Clipping path is a Photoshop procedure that gives a picture a more honed, genuine, and natural look. It is an image editing process to detach an item from a picture. It assists with dispersing a picture by eliminating undesirable articles and foundations. Image masking or layer veiling is one more method for uncovering or concealing a few sections, for very good quality modifying additionally the foundation eliminate of a picture. Question number 10. What is a Photoshop clipping mask? Clipping masks in Photoshop is an amazing method to control the visibility of a layer. In that sense, clipping masks are like layer veils. While the final product might appear to be identical, clipping masks and layer masks are altogether different. A layer mask utilizes high contrast to show and conceal various pieces of the layer. But a clipping mask utilizes the substance and straightforwardness of one layer to control the visibility of another. Question number 11. What is photo masking? Photo masking is a great method for uncovering or concealing a few sections, for very good quality modifying additional foundation elimination of a picture. It is a significant piece of making particular changes. Although each program has a marginally unique method of masking, the purpose is the same. By applying a mask to a picture or change layer, you can more readily control where it will be applied in your picture. That way, you can undoubtedly target explicit spaces of your picture for a more upgraded alter.